I did a series of sermons in one of my churches on whether or not there's a God, how to think about the question of is there a God. And afterwards I invited people to a follow-up conversation. And I did it at a restaurant, and a fella from the church family came slipping in. He'd been a major leader in that church for years. Came slipping in and late, so he wound up sitting right next to me, and he said, "By the way, I just want to let you know that I finally believe in God." I said, "Well, that's cool." And he said, "Yeah, I've been attending this church for 19 years. I've chaired almost every committee they have, but I always considered myself an atheist till this sermon series made me realize I was just disbelieving in a God that doesn't make sense. And now that I realize a God that does make sense, I can believe in that." 19 years an atheist attending church. I was pastor in a church where we had Muslims and Jews, a Native American shaman. We had a whole pile of people who had various points of view. And isn't that awful? One of the churches I was at, we had 2 Buddhists in the choir. Somebody asked me if it bothered me that I had Buddhists in the choir. And my answer was, well, it would have bothered me if they didn't sing well. But we have to remember when we look at passages, for example, this week at First Church, we're looking at Mark chapter 6, verses 1 to 13. And the idea of a welcome, of a full welcome, of a robust welcome to people as wounded as you are and as I am, in some churches, somehow has gotten lost. You have to dress up just right, you have to act just right, you have to have no marks on your record or no troubles in your past. And certainly everything in your life needs to be going just splendid. The only thing is, that doesn't sound like pretty much anybody from our Bibles. And they're supposed to be pretty cool people. A church, our own selves, a country, we need to renew ourselves in our best values on a regular basis, and our best values involve welcome and embrace. God bless you, friends. Continue to be, as messy as it is, love first.